These new classes are overpowered in 99 Nights in the Forest when you also have these talent perks. The new Brute class deals with using a special shield and like blocking and taunting enemies. But if you give it the perk from Brawler regen faster after taking damage, it helps even more. The new Explorer class is all about running around long periods of time away from the fire. The speed boost and the hunger drain reduction is pretty good, but imagine if you had even more hunger drain reduction. Let's go test these bad boys out. Starting with the Brute. Now, again, the big focus on the Brute is this Obsidian shield. Oh my gosh, this is what it looks like at level 3. This thing is kind of crazy. Now, it can taunt enemies, and I believe that just like lures them in. But again, with this other boost we have from our talent perk, we're going to be having reducted damage. And that's going to make this class pretty much as good as it can be. So we're going to see if this thing is worth it. We're going to get to day 10 with each class. So stay to the end to see what the Explorer looks like with all those talent upgrades. But first, let's start with this. Oh, and thank you so much for 15,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. All right, fire level 2. Now we need to immediately start testing our Obsidian shield. Am I saying that right? Obsidian. Is that even a word? All right, let's go test it on a wolf over here. So we'll find a wolf. Ooh, we got some cold. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, here we go. Okay, ready? So here's the wolf, and here's what happens when it starts attacking me, right? But I can even do that. What did I just do? Did I taunt? Was that a taunt? Look, that's the taunt, so it walks away. So if you're being attacked, you could actually make it walk away. Now, I'm not doing damage, which is kind of unfortunate, and I'm actually, I'm low-key dying. So we do need to be careful here. We actually need to heal up for a second. Whoops. But the taunting is pretty nice. I like that, especially like imagine you're going against a bear and all of a sudden you pull out the taunt. It's going to help you. It's going to help you quite a bit. But again, we take less damage because of our Berserker trait. So that's nice. However, with just a normal wolf, it doesn't really seem like it's that powerful, if I'm being completely honest. But we still have some tests. We need to test it on an alpha wolf. We need to test it on a bear. We need to test it on potentially a mammoth. So we have a lot more to test. But let's go ahead and get this fire to level 3 so we can expand the map. All right, fire level 3. There we are. And now it is time to... Do the trees look better? I feel like the lighting looks better. Like the wood grain looks different. Did they upgrade this? Does it look higher quality? I feel like they just like fixed the game. It looks even better. Or maybe I'm blind and stupid. I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and use our shield. See how fast we're regenerating now. Let's go ahead and take this coal and test it on this wolf. As we take damage, this thing goes up. So I don't know what happens at the end of it, but we are about to find out. And we got leather body. We are about to be the tankiest creatures in all of the land. We literally have the Berserker perk. We have the leather armor. All we need to do is tank another hit, but can we do it? Should we risk it? Let's heal first. There's a wolf. Oh, we also need a bunny foot. Okay, what the heck? Bunny foot, give me shield. Ah! Wait, one more hit and then this thing will go all the way up. What does it do? We will find out. I'm noticing the regenning happening very, very quickly, but the shield, it doesn't seem to be protecting me that much. I'm curious how good this is compared to like the riot shield. Like, is the riot shield still better or like what's the deal? Also, why are my fingers going through it? That's a little scary. Like the video if this is creeping you out that my fingers are through the shield. Oh, we made the bunny run. I feel so bad. I'm sorry, bunny. I didn't mean to scare you. I did not mean to scare you, bunny, but like it was kind of funny. I do think the Explorer is the better of these two classes, especially with that talent perk. So we'll see how that is in a second. We really need a bunny foot though. Hi, are you a bunny with a foot? Let's see. No, you're not. Wow, that is so rude of you. All right, I really need a bunny foot, bro. Give me a bunny foot. You gotta have one. You gotta have one. I'm gonna scare you with my shield. Dang it. Why? Why are there no bunnies with feet? Okay, wait. It's time to take our last hit of damage and see what happens at this yellow. Ready? Oh, I taunted him. I taunted him before he hit me. All right, ready? One more hit. Here it is. Whoa! Okay, so you can do damage with it. So you can do the shockwave damage, and it doesn't really do that much damage because it didn't even kill a wolf, but like that was kind of cool. I like that. Bunny, do you have a foot? Give me. Oh, yes. You're such a good bunny. Thank you for the foot. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like they changed the lighting since the last update. It looks pretty good. All right, let's grab a good sack right there. Let's put everything in here. Let's put this in here. And now we need to go get a wolf pelt. But since we've already tested this on a wolf, we really need to expand the map. So I need to find some coal and such so we can try this Obsidian shield and the shockwave on like alpha wolves. I'm very curious what will happen with that. Ooh, I got a fuel canister. Not bad. Oh, there's a wolf. Uh-oh. Okay, fire is at level 4, which means we can walk even further. I think we can test it on alpha wolves, but let's see what happens. I want to see what happens when we shockwave all these wolves. However, I'm going to need to tank a lot of hits for this. Oh my gosh, yeah, you can taunt multiple of them at a time. That is actually pretty powerful. Like, imagine you're getting attacked by alpha wolves and you just go, look at that. Oh my gosh, like this paired up with like an assassin teammate would be really good. That is like really, really solid. Like as soon as you're about to die, you just blow the whistle and they all run away. Even though it's only for like a second, I actually think it's really, really strong. But these spikes look kind of weird too. They're kind of freaking me out a little bit. I don't like the shape. It's a little much. Okay, I almost forgot. We need to make a map. So let's go ahead and make a map real quick. And then we are going to test the shockwave on all of those wolves. Because look, we only need to take a few more hits of damage. So this is actually going to be pretty nice. And it's a good test. All right, so here are the wolves. So we almost have the shockwave ready. Let's get close to all the wolves. Ready? Here it is. Okay, boom. Whoa, that was nice. That was crazy. Did you see that? Okay, we have to actually use our gun now because I'm not doing that much damage, but that was pretty solid amount of damage. If it scales based on what animal you're fighting, like let's say you use it on a bunch of bears and it did like half damage. Oh, I dropped the key. But imagine you had it against a bunch of bears and it did like that much damage to all of them, like half damage. That would be very, very powerful. However, I doubt it does that. It probably does like nothing to a bear, which is pretty sad, but you know, it's the name of the game. Oh, we got a chest. Okay, please. I need some bandages so I can test this on an alpha wolf. Okay, we got a rifle. That's fine. It's the same thing. All right, we got the first kid too. We don't really have to save all the kids in this. There's not really a challenge for it. I just kind of want to save as many as I can. My plan was to go to day 10 with both of these classes. So, all right, it's time to see how much damage we're going to take against an alpha wolf. This is the next tier up from wolf, and it does that much. Okay, and I can turn it away. Okay, I mean, it's not that great. Oh my gosh, I'm about to die. I'm about to freaking die, dude. I gotta run. Okay, that was a close one. We did get our little shockwave bar up though, which is nice, but we have to heal first before we start taking damage again. And let's see if this gets us to level 4. So close, so close. Oh. All right, the regen is happening fast as ever because the talent perk. I also have my shockwave charged and ready to go. So we can't take any damage, but we can run into where the alpha wolf is. I kind of actually want to go to the alpha wolf Kraken Kid area. So let's go straight there. Let's just literally go to where Kraken Kid is, and we're going to taunt all of these alpha wolves at once and use a shockwave. Very curious how much damage it's going to do. I'm a little bit scared to test it, but you know, we gotta test these things to make sure they're worth it. All right, dodge all these wolves. Okay, that wolf was not dodged. We gotta shoot him in the face. Thank you very much. It is time. Are you ready for this? Here we go. Oh, okay. I mean, that was somewhat decent damage. Now I just have to shoot them all once, but that wasn't that good. The shockwave could be a little bit better to these stronger enemies, but you know, it is what it is. All right, now we can save another kid. Dang it. I freaking always drop it through there. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got another kid saved. And I literally almost died. Oh my gosh, I'm 1 HP. This is pretty scary. We gotta run back. Good thing I have my shield out. It really helped. Okay, overall, the shockwave and taunt we're realizing is kind of, it's not the best, okay? But we still have one more test. I want to test this on the bear. And there's another kid saved. Yay. So let's heal up, and then tomorrow we go test it on the bear. Oh, I want to test it on the cultist. I wonder how good it is. Okay, let's test on the cultist. Ready? Oh, and it taunts them. Okay, it does actually protect a pretty good amount of damage from the cultist, because you usually die a lot faster. Honestly, I think it's pretty good. It's pretty solid against the cultist. I just think that if you're solo playing, it's not worth it. What you really need to do is use this class with your teammates. If somebody's explorer, somebody's medic, and then somebody's this class, that's like pretty good. Okay, last but not least, it's time to test this on a bear. We need to take some damage from a wolf real quick so that we can get ourselves, you know, some little shockwave points here. So I just basically need to tank this, but then I need to heal real quick, which is kind of awkward. So I'm gonna have to go back there. All right, come on. I don't even think I could take more than one hit. All right, there. Okay, that's perfect. I don't even think I could take more than one hit from a bear. It's gonna be really, really challenging. So we gotta heal real quick, run over there, and we have like one chance of using the shockwave. All right, I gotta just run for it. I don't have full health, but screw it. We need to test for science. We realize that it's pretty good against the wolves. It's okay against the alpha wolves. And yeah, bears are probably just gonna destroy me. It's time for the final test. Okay, you know what? We'll just test one bear because I think honestly, if we go against the 2 bears, we're gonna lose. So here we go. And then, oh, that's it. That's all it does. It is protecting me from dying. However, I don't think it's that good. Oh, yeah. Overall, the new brute class is pretty good if you use it in a team. It's not good solo, and it's not really that overpowered. But if you pair it with a good talent perk, it's pretty good. Let's now test the explorer with an extra hunger grain camper perk. I meant hunger drain. Why did I say grain? So the explorer class again comes with +2 sack space, which is kind of nice in the beginning. Eventually, it's not that crazy. However, it does start with a map and a compass right away. Again, those are pretty easy to make, but like it gets you there quicker. So, I mean, if you're trying to get things done really, really quickly, explorer is helpful for that. Now, you also get less hunger drain when you are away from the fire, the longer you spend away from the fire. And I have the camper perk stacked on top of it, so I have an extra 10% hunger drain reduction, which means I'm never going to be hungry. So we should actually test that, but I need to get the fire going a little bit first. So let's start doing that. Okay, so it's time to test this. Also, you get a speed boost when you clear fog, which I believe is just when you actually make the fire bigger. Is that what the clearing fog is? Or is it like when you just walk through fog like this? Oh yeah, look. Yeah, you get a speed boost when you walk through fog. Wait, that's pretty solid. The thing is though, fog disappears. So this, you have to kind of use the fog strategically. And I don't think the fog resets. Does it like come back the next day? I'm not actually sure how the fog works. I can't remember. If the fog lasts forever and it like keeps respawning back, then this is actually a massive, massive perk that you can do that. You also have increased map visibility. So not really sure how that works. I think it's just like whichever stage your map is on, or wait, does the radius of the map expand? Like, how does that even work? What does that even mean? All I know is so far so good on the Explorer class, and I'm not getting that hungry. Oh, look, you can also see chests through walls. That is a really, really good perk also. Explorer might be, oh, I got a good sack. Explorer might be kind of good. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going so fast. I'm clearing this fog and I'm like sprinting around. Look, this is me walking, okay? This is me sprinting with the fog. Really fast, actually. Ah, I just got shot. Ow. Okay, so far so good. And also the +2 sack space actually carries over when you get like a new sack. So now that I'm at 15 because I have a good sack, I'm actually at 17. Oh, look, see, it would show up red through a wall. That's pretty good. I mean, I don't really know why you would need it, because if you play this game a lot, you pretty much know where all the chests are going to be anyway. But yeah, I mean, I guess it lets you see them. Look, there it is. So you can basically just like ensure exactly where a chest is going to be. So I don't hate it, but like I don't feel like it's that necessary, but like it's kind of cool, I guess. I think what's cool about it is you can see what kind of chest it is, so it makes it like, you know, if it's worth looting. You know what I mean? Like basically, if you're about to loot a house, but you see that it's like a basic chest, you might not even waste your time going there. You're like, whatever. Like that thing kind of sucks anyway. It's not going to give me anything good. Also, look at the hunger going down. It is way slower than before. This is definitely a noticeable change. Oh, let's take a peek at this little chest in here and see if it's worth it. There it is. See, it's a basic chest. It's not worth it. I like that. I actually now see the perk. The perk of that is actually crazy good. And usually by now I'd have to eat something, but I'm chilling. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff in here. There we go. And we got a bunch of stuff for the fire, making it a level 4 fire. Okay, so again, does fog respawn? I don't know if it does, because there was fog right here yesterday and now it's not there. So I think the fog thing, like even though it's cool, it eventually will run out. Once you clear the entire map of fog, then you can't use that perk anymore. So kind of ruins that part of it, but it's still pretty nice, and it's a hefty little speed boost. So overall, the fog clearing, pretty good. Honestly, all the perks are pretty good. Look at this. You can see it. Wall hacks. Yeah, low key, high key. I think this one's pretty good. The camper hunger drain additional talent perk though that I have, it's making it so I never need to eat food. Look, I'm literally sprinting around like crazy and my hunger is not even moving. I mean, it is, but like slowly. So far, so good on Explorer. Let's open the map even more, because I do want to see what they're talking about with the map radius thing. We need to get some of this coal here. There we go. Oh, there's the alpha wolves. Uh-oh. Okay, there's a lot of things coming after me right now. This is a little scary. Oh, this and this. Not bad. Pretty good loot. Okay, we got a med kit. Pretty cool. We got a bandage. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, keep running, keep running. Got some nice little coal here. Not too shabby. Oh, okay. We don't want to go in there yet. We're not ready for that. However, we do want to grab this. Whoops. And there's a chest. Get away from me, wolf. Get away. You stink. You stink. Okay, overall, so far, so good with Explorer. Let's go ahead and crank this bad boy up to fire level 6. And then we'll see the exact map radius thing that they're talking about, because I don't really know. Does it just mean I can see farther on the map than like other people? I'm not really sure how that works. But hey, there's a level 5 fire, if I do say so myself. Let's get it to level 6 real quick and see how good this is. Okay, we're not at fire level 6 yet. I'm about to be there. But guys, this is just crazy. I've actually been sprinting around for so long. I just finally got the hunger thing to show up. Like, it has been taking so long to show up. Speaking of, we really do have to eat. Uh-oh, this is scaring me. All right, we really got to eat something, bro. I got to eat raw meat or something. Raw meat, please. Yeah, had to do that. But yeah, if you're away from the fire, your hunger depletes so slowly. It is honestly like the best part of this perk. All right, we need some more fuel. We almost have a level 6 fire, and then we can see the full map radius increase. This is off to a good start with Explorer. And even though it's only 2 few spots, the sack thing is pretty nice. All right, let's get like a little bit more coal and such, and then we'll go back. Oh my gosh, oil barrel. That's what I'm talking about right there. Solid loot session. And I'm hungry again, bro. But I would have been hungry like 1,000 times this video if I didn't have this hunger drain thing. It is honestly so helpful. All right, this should bring us to level 6 or at least really close. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, we did it. We did it. Now we eat some food. We have it fully. Oh my gosh, look how big the map is. The map is huge. Do you see that? So it makes the map radius bigger so you can see like even farther. It doesn't actually make the map bigger, like the actual gameplay, but the map radius is bigger. That's pretty wild. There's only one thing left to do, and it's go all the way to the edge. Night is approaching, but it's fine. We're making it to the edge. We're making it. I don't care what these wolves have to say about it. Of course, we picked a corner where there's bears. That's a little scary, but here it is. And look, we're hitting the fog, getting the speed boost, and we're all the way out to the farthest radius. Honestly, Explorer class with the hunger reduction perk from the camper, pretty good. Is the Brute good? It's okay. Explorer is actually pretty good, and I could see that being classified as a 4-star. But what do you guys think? More classes and more stuff coming out in the Christmas update, so make sure you subscribe because we're going to be covering that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!